Good day, folks. Thumbs up to the strong coming to you today. And today we are talking about what's coming up in BC Strongman. And maybe not so BC, but close to BC. Next week we have Grand Prairie Strongest and Victoria Strength Challenge at the same time, next Saturday. So for Grand Prairie Strongest, I was able to find there's a couple of sponsors that need to be mentioned. Forever Moments, and that's one of the sponsors, and P2K Energy Services. So those are sponsors for Grand Prairie Strongest. The other thing I want to say about that show is each winner for each class, I do believe they do get a warrior helmet, and who doesn't want one of those? Anyways, that's pretty cool, pretty awesome. Anyways, I'm wishing all the people that are putting and competing all the best of luck. And Victoria Strength Challenge is also next Saturday, and with that one, we will have the Mass Extra Wrestling Exhibition. So I do believe that it's one board in the middle, two guys on each side, legs planted down, and you have I can't remember if it's some sort of a bar, it's an apparatus, and it's a tug of war sort of thing. Anyways, I'm excited about that. If you want that, this is something I would show up just to see what it feels like. But anyways, I'm grateful for that show, and me and my son will be there next Saturday, and we are excited to go. Before we start, I wanted to mention shout out to some of our athletes and some of the people that from BC. Billy Ornaday was in Alberta Strongest, so good results. Tristan Oath, who doesn't know Tristan? He came first in Alberta. Awesome, way to go, Tristan. Billy Hornaday came second in Alberta Strongest. That's in the open. And and he also won the Ippis Hippo winner. And so the Hippo Streams also is really responsible in Canada for streaming a lot of the shows, and they've had interviews with athletes. So we are grateful for Hippos, and anyways, plus two, I think Billy Hornaday is coached by Ronan Strength Coaching. So props to Ronan Strength Coaching. Dan Hagen, he came third. I'm not aware of who he is, but to finish in top three in the open, you have to be pretty good. And the women's side, we had Bailey Deshane, and I hope I'm saying that right. I do follow her on Instagram, and just strong, amazing woman. And second place, Jocelyn O'Brien. Not sure who she is, but I do know now because she's made a statement with a second place in Alberta. And Amanda Wozni. I've been following her for a while, and she was at Arnold's. So very strong athletes competing in the Alberta Strongest. So thumbs up to you, girls. Awesome, way to go. I wanted to speak about the Shuswap Strongest coming up on May 30th in Sicamous. So I was thinking maybe I'd just go through the divisions and say the weights. So for the novice team, we have the trump log, which will be 85 pounds and 135. So you have a choice, you do one and you move on to the next. So sandbag toss, it'll be 15, 20, and 25. The max deadlift will be 185. And I do believe these weights are the minimum required to start. And from there on, I think you have three lifts that you can do. Sandbag to shoulder, it'll be 100, 125, 150, and 150. Hercules hold, 150. So awesome. Masters lightweight woman, you got the 115, 135 log, and you have 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and max deadlift will be 225. Sandbag to shoulder will be 100, 125, 150, 200, and the Hercules hold will be 220. The under 73 woman will be 115 and 135, and then the sandbag toss will be 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and the max deadlift again will be 225. Sandbag to shoulder will be 100, 125, 150, 200, and Hercules hold 220. Now the Pro-Am, 140, 170. You see a little bit of a jump there. The Pro-Am is usually the division where these women have competed at higher levels and have they become a pro, so they're able to just do more weight. So these are really like high caliber athletes that are competing here. So yes, sorry, the trump log is 140, 170, sandbag toss 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, deadlift is 315, sandbag to shoulder is 150, 200, 225, 220, 225, 250, and then the Hercules hold is 250. Now you have the novice lightweights and the lightweight masters, 155, 205, and sandbag toss, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, max deadlift 315 again, sandbag to shoulder 150, 200, 225, 250, Hercules hold 250. 80 and 90 kgs novice heavyweights are going to be combined. So that'll be 185, 225. The sandbag toss will be 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Max deadlift 315. Sandbag to shoulder 200, 225, 250, 300. Hercules hold 250. Under 105 and Masters Heavyweight is the next division. 205 and 245 for the logs. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 for the sandbag toss. Max deadlift will be 365. The sandbag to shoulder is 200, 225, 250, 300, and 280 for Hercules hold. And then the final division will be 120 kgs and open. 235 and 275 for log. Sandbag toss will be 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. And then max deadlift starts at 405. Sandbag to shoulder is 200, 225, 250, 300, 320. Yeah, so these are the weights for that show. And I just want to say that if I wasn't so busy with some of my kids get married, and I probably would put this on my list, but I have a lot of stuff on my plate this year for family and stuff to get ready for. But that is a show that you would probably want to go to and witness. That if Tyson DeLay looks after that show, he's got his hands in that, it's going to be a great show. So thumbs up to Shuswap Strongest, and we are excited to hear what comes from that. Anyways, I just wanted to say that it's I'm a week out, and this is like my third year competing, and I'm feeling the effects of strongman, and this is how I usually feel, kind of like tired and beat up. I saw a post from Tyson DeLay last week, something about he was lifting heavy weights, and he's like, I don't know, something to the effect of, I just want to have a nap. I concur. I feel a little bit that way too, Tyson. I just want to say a big thank you to Anthony Furman, who's been coaching me for about 3-4 months. And it's been a great prep for this show. I'm excited, and basically all the hard work has been done now. So all these people that for next Saturday, all these shows, a week out is when you clamp down and you sort of back off a little bit. All the hard work has been done. On the day of is where you get to show off if all this training and prep has been helpful. So coming from, going on 3 years, I any upcoming show that you have, I've developed a thought in my mind that I always think about. There's 3 things that you can expect from a strongman show. And I don't know if maybe Tyson and all you pro guys see it that way too, but I always say for sure, you're number 1, there's going to be a surprise, something that will surprise you. It could be, most of the time, I think it's a surprise, I think in a positive manner, like I didn't expect to do so well in that, but you're training. Some of us don't really have a thought process. Number 2, maybe something that you think you got no problem, or you've been doing your training and it's going to be a learning curve. Like, whether it's you falter or trip or something like that, a learning curve, something to learn from that, will just better. So I always say mentally, I always try to prepare myself, and number 3, and this these thoughts came from my son Gaetan, because I was always, you know, like I'd be openly saying I was concerned about this and blah 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 blah, and anyways, what he shared with me is some of these things, and he goes, just expect a surprise, like you're gonna do well in one thing that you didn't really think you had, and you know, it could be a PR, massive PR, and number two, a learning curve, maybe is something is set back, like something that you don't know what to expect, and number three. Expect the unexpected. On the day of, the weights could change, the events could change, and prepare for anything. If you prepare for that in your mind, you're better. The chances of you having a better outcome in your strongman show is probably better. Yeah. Having said that, I did my last heavy events movement yesterday, and I just have to say that I'm glad that I get to take a couple days not going so crazy heavy, but I'm excited and just ready for anything in Victoria, and yeah, and just from there on, my goal is to get stronger and better, and just want to share that I enjoy this future-proof water bottle that I've gotten a while back, and this is a shout out to Future Proof. Thank you for your water bottle. Other than that, I think we are good. I'm looking forward to seeing the results from the boat shows, Grand Prairie and Victoria. I'm hoping for PRs, and I'm hoping for the best, and I'm hoping for a podium finish. That's what I hope for every show. Anyways, I'm hoping you guys have had a good day, and hope your training is going well. And all these people for the Shuswap, keep training, get after it. And beyond that, I think there's other shows, but the next show after that for me is going to be the Kamloops show, the Pro-Am show. So excited for it, and going to train and get stronger and slay PRs. That's the goal. Thumbs up to the strong. Hopefully you folks have a good day.